Right, welcome to the stream everyone. Today we're going to be doing commentary for Huddersfield versus Fulham. This is the third championship week of the season, I think. Let me just double check that before I get it wrong. If I just go on championship tables, because I'm going to need that in a minute. So I just go on championship, it is the third week, so we're going to go through the lineups, we're going to look at the table, we're going to look at the other fixtures for this weekend, and then we'll do score predictions and stuff. So we got 25 minutes till the game. Let me just get the chat up. Why does it say when you search up my thing, it says 1 view 1 day ago, Huddersfield v Fulham. When you click on it, it's just live. That's weird, but I think my thing's broke. That's so annoying if it is broken. But we're gonna go through the lineups. So Huddersfield's lineup: Grabara in goal, Hadja Jonaj right back, Elphick Schindler centre back, Congolo left back. Let me just get it up on my screen just in case I get it completely wrong. Need to shut my door as well. I'll do that whilst this loads and I can read the rest of the team. Right, so where is it? Lineups. And then we got Bakuna, Hogg and O'Brien in the midfield, and then Pritchard left wing, Kachunga right wing, and Grant up front. So they're playing 4-3-3. It's an alright team. Probably one of their best teams. They don't have Mounier. He's on the bench. So it's Chalobah, Diakhabe, Bockhorn, Van La Parra, Canna and Schofield. Then Fulham's team, they have Bettinelli, Sessegnon, Stevens, what's his name? Is it Stevens Sessegnon? Yeah, Stevens Sessegnon right back, Mawson and Reams centre back with Brian left back, Kearney, Arter and Johansson in midfield, and then Knockaert right wing, Cavallero left wing and Mitro up top. So that's really good. Fulham side, no... Oh yeah, Ryan Sessegnon left, didn't he? I've completely forgot about that. So that's why he's not in the team. So I won't get confused by that. Unless I accidentally say it. But on the bench you have McDonald, Rodak, De Cordova, Reed, Lemarchand, Reed, Christie and Camara. So there's two decent sides. Both of them were in the Premier League last season. They finished bottom two, so it'll be a good game. I'm not sure what the my score prediction is yet, but we'll go through that in about 10 minutes. So now what we're going to do, we're going to look at the league table and see where these two sides could end up. So we'll start off with Huddersfield. They are in 19th. They lost their first game to Derby. They drew their second game to whoever they played. They played... They played... No, that's Carabao Cup. They played QPR and drew 1-0. And then... So they're 19th. They're on 1 point. If they win today, they go in the top 10. They're on -1 goal difference, so they will... If they win by 1, they'll go 10th. If they win by 2, they'll go... I'm not sure. It depends how much goals. So they'll be in the top 10 if they win. If they draw, they go 17th. And if they lose, they might... Yeah, they'll go down to at least 20th or 21st. As for Fulham, they are in 11th. A win will take them in the top 3. They'll have to win by like 3 goals to end up top of the league by the end of the day. But they started off with a loss at Barnsley, then they won their second game at Blackburn. Yeah, Blackburn. So that's what the table's looking like. Fulham could end up 3rd. Huddersfield could end up 10th if they win. If Fulham draw, they end up, I think, 9th, 8th, around in between 6th and 10th. No, 6th and 9th. Obviously, it depends on the goals scored and against, because they're all on the same goal difference there. But what we're going to do, we're going to look at all of the championship fixtures for this week. So we have Huddersfield v Fulham tonight, and then tomorrow we have Barnsley v Charlton, Blackburn v Middlesbrough, Brentford v Hull, Bristol City versus QPR, Luton v West Brom, Millwall versus Sheffield Wednesday, Nottingham Forest v Birmingham, Stoke v Derby, Swansea v Preston, and Wigan v Leeds. So is that 10 games? I'm pretty sure this one is... Wait, what's that? Ah, September, never mind. Yeah, there is one. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 10 fixtures in the championship tomorrow, and then one's today, one's Sunday. Unfortunately, I won't be able to do a stream for Arsenal v Burnley tomorrow because I'm out. But I'll do ones for a Premier League 3 o'clock kickoff, and I'll give updates on all games, and then I'll do Man City Tottenham. And it's just I'm out at that time when it's being played, so I can't do that unfortunately. But I'll do Arsenal Liverpool next week, and then I'll do a Burnley one in the future at some point. Not sure when, but I will. There's 4 people in there. Welcome to the stream, CCA News. But those are the fixtures tomorrow. Reading v Cardiff on Sunday. Then we'll do... Let me just get all fixtures up. I need to go through what games and stuff I'll be doing throughout the weekend. So we've got today, we've got Huddersfield Fulham. La Liga starts today. I'm pretty sure that's on TV, on RTV. So I saw something like... Let me just quickly look. Give me 10 seconds to just check if it's on ITV. I'm pretty sure it is. If I can find my guys button on my TV remote, I'll be able to see, but... Is that it? No. That's it. No, it's not. Never mind. But I'm pretty sure it is at some point. Maybe it's not on IT. I'm pretty sure it is at some point now. I'll look on La Liga's... Instagram, I guess. So I'm pretty sure that's on... I definitely saw something this morning about it. Is it on La Liga? No, it's not. Actually, it might be. When was that? 23 hours ago. Right, let me go on ITV's Instagram. Of course, they haven't posted it either. ITV football. Is it here? Oh, it's on ITV4. What channel's that? I knew La Liga was on the TV today. I knew it, but I didn't know what channel. When it wasn't on ITV or ITV2, I didn't know which one it was on. ITV4, what channel is that? Oh, that's there. It's today, live on ITV4. Of course it's not loading. It's just wasting a lot of time, but I honestly want to watch it. Because I haven't watched that. I only watch El Clasicos, but now La Liga's on ITV, I actually want to start watching it. And because it's Atletico Bilbao v Barca, which are two pretty decent teams in the league, I kind of want to watch it. But welcome to the stream, Harry. How are you... Wait, I have 10 seconds slow mode on. So how did you send those messages? Like, does that not apply for moderators or so? So I have slow mode on to stop people from like putting messages every 2 seconds, but maybe it doesn't apply to mods. I don't put it to, like, it's just annoying people that like just spam. That's the main reason why I put it on. But anyway, so after me sorting out that, so I can go watch that whilst this game is on, because I want to watch La Liga. But these two lineups, I'll leave them on for another minute. We've got 15 minutes till kick off. We're gonna go through what games I'm going to be streaming throughout the weekend. So I'm going to be streaming one more championship game this week. Then look at the bench. I've already read them out, so I'm not going to read them out again. So first, no, I'm not worried about the spam. I was just wondering why it was letting people like comment every like. I don't know, because my slow mode's 10 seconds and you commented like 3 things within 10 seconds, so I was just wondering whether it applies to mods. Probably doesn't, because it doesn't apply to me, so it probably won't apply to mods. But those are the two teams. We're going to go through all the other things I'm going to be streaming this weekend. We'll go through all the other fixtures throughout the weekend as well. So today, what games are there? We got Scottish League Cup, Hearts v Motherwell. We got, I have no idea what league that is. Maybe like Irish League. No, that's Irish League. That's Welsh League or something, I don't know. But Irish League games. La Liga game, which I'm going to be watching on TV. I'm watching the Barca, I'm assuming you mean Barca game. Yeah, I'm going to watch that. We also have Bayern Munich v Hertha Berlin, which is starting now. Serie A starts today. Girona v Imolese. Or is that Coppa Italia? Is that the same thing? I'm not sure. But that's starting. Ligue 1 starting today. Lyon v Angers. Belgium Division Club Bruges playing Copenhagen, and have already won their first game. Nordsjælland, whatever that team is that played like Man U a few years ago, playing. Vitesse are playing today. Finnish League, and then Russian League, Turkish League, Galatasaray 0-0 at half time. So there's quite a few games like for start of the season today. Tomorrow we got a few games. We've got Arsenal Burnley at 12:30, which I'm not going to be doing because I'm going to be out at that time. But I'll do the rest of the kick-off time. So 3 o'clock. I'm not going to do Southampton Liverpool because loads of people are going to be doing that. So I'm going to do a second, like, most popular, which will probably be Everton Watford. but we'll see. Probably will do Everton Watford. Then in the evening we're gonna do Man City v Tottenham. Scottish League games are there. Celtic playing Dunfermline. Rangers not playing that day. Then in Championship, we've gone through that. I could do a Championship game like Wigan Leeds or something, but I'd rather do a Premier League game because I don't want to do 3 Championship games in 1 week. I'm already doing 2, which is more than I said I would last week. I said I would do 1 a week, but no. But early kick-off, Sunderland v Portsmouth. That's going to be a good game. Always is. Then Wimbledon v Accrington, Blackpool v Oxford, Burton v Rotherham, Barry Gillingham is postponed, Coventry Bristol Rovers, Doncaster Fleetwood, Lincoln Southend, Peterborough Ipswich, Shrewsbury Rochdale, Tranmere Bolton, and then Wycombe v MK Dons. When's Man City Spurs? 5:30 tomorrow. That's going to be a good game. We had quite a lot of people. We had like 200 people for the Tottenham game last week, so hopefully loads of them come on, because it is an away Tottenham game, so loads of them won't be at the game, and hopefully those guys join in for the stream tomorrow. Also in League 2, Bradford v Oldham, Carlisle v Mansfield, Colchester v Cambridge, Crewe v Walsall, Exeter v Swindon, Forest Green v Grimsby, Leyton Orient v Stevenage, Morecambe v Cheltenham, Newport v Plymouth, Northampton v Macclesfield, Salford v Port Vale, and Scunthorpe v Crawley. So there's some loads of EFL games, then we have non-league games. Barrow v Yeovil, 5:20. Don't know why it's 5:20. That's an interesting time, but that's where Notts County's game was 5:20 last week, and but loads of non-league games. So any of them FA Cup qualifying games? Don't think there is. Then La Liga games. These might be on TV. Celta Vigo, Real Madrid. That might be on TV, and then one of these 8 o'clocks. I'll see, because there will be loads of these La Liga games on the TV, like ITV this year, which is going to be really good. Dortmund play tomorrow 2:30 against Augsburg, and then there's a few other like games. PSG playing, no. Lille are playing. They finished 2nd last year, but they're all about Pepe. I'm playing FIFA at the moment. I only play FIFA for pro clubs and co-op seasons now, just to like muck around. On FIFA, I don't really care about career mode or ultimate team. I will at FIFA 20, but not now. And all these games, I'm just gonna go up to the top. Sunday we're gonna do Reading Cardiff, 12 o'clock. We'll start the stream at 11:30. If there's no football tomorrow, no, not tomorrow, Sunday. If there is football, I might have football. I'll have to start a bit later, but I will try and do that, and then I'll do Sheffield United Crystal Palace, and then Chelsea Leicester, and I'll do a mod upgrade at the end of Chelsea Leicester. Add a new moderator for that. And then there's a women's football. Loads of La Liga matches, which that could be on the TV as well. All the Serie A and the Coppa Italia games are there. Juve playing, or anyone good playing. See some alright teams. Don't see anyone like really good. And PSG are playing Rennes Sunday. Alright. Then Monday we have Wolves Man U. Tuesday We'll do a championship game. Probably Derby v Bristol City. And then on Wednesday, I'm either going to do Nottingham Forest v Charlton or Leeds v Brentford. Haven't decided yet, but I'll do a vote for that on Tuesday. And then Thursday, is there any games? No, so I'll have the day of Thursday. Friday, Aston Villa v Everton. Saturday, we'll do Norwich Chelsea. Watford v West Ham, I guess. And then Liverpool Arsenal. And then, unless there's a good championship game on. Is there any evening kickoffs then? Is there any good championship games there? I might do a championship 3 o'clock kickoff game. We'll have to wait and see. And then Sunday, Swansea Birmingham I'll do, and then Bournemouth Man City, and then Tottenham Newcastle, I guess. So that's what the game's going to do. We've got 6 minutes till kick-off now. We'll see how much people got on the stream. 3 people. Hopefully that goes up. My thing isn't glitched anymore where it says like the stream was 1 day ago. Or something stupid like that. But is there any match facts we can read for this? There is. Alright, we'll read this. So I can't be asked to read it though. That's so much effort just to read that. Yeah, I can't be bothered to read that to you. So I'm just going to leave the lineups on there and for another 2 minutes. I'll scroll down to the bench now. And then I don't know what I'll do once I've done this. I've got 3 minutes to do something though. Why does my stream never pop up? I literally have to go on my channel just to find it. There we go. We've got 6 people in there. The game starts in 4 minutes. These are the lineups, you haven't seen them. Both playing 4-3-3. And then on the bench, we'll scroll down that. Actually, we won't scroll down. We're just going to look at the league table, see where both teams could end up. If you're new to the channel and you want to see more Fulham and Huddersfield games, hit the subscribe button. We've gone down 6 subscribers again, which is really annoying. So hopefully we can get back up and stay up in 1,500. But we'll go on the league table now. Actually, we'll look at the top scorers. We haven't looked at that yet. So Hernandez, Taylor, Zhao, Grant, Lawrence, the only people that are on 2 goals. Grant could end the day as the top scorer if he scores. But looking at the league table, Fulham, if they win, they go in the top 3, depending on their goal difference. If they draw, they end up... where do they end up? They end up in between 4th place and 9th place. So they'll be in the top 10. No, they won't. because if they lose they go down to at least like bottom 12. But if Huddersfield win they go like 10th or something. If they draw they go 17th, and if they lose they go down to like 21st or 20th. But 2 minutes till kick-off now. We'll go on scores and fixtures, we'll go on here, and actually I'm just going to set up the thing for this. Let me do that, the commentary shouldn't go off. Why does it start at 8? Game starts at 7:45, doesn't it? Oh, I just broke it.
On Saturday, August the 17th, I will have a host of
smashed even more, whatever I just smashed.
Bring you with OnTube Studio.
Yeah, it starts at 7:45, so that starts at 8. Is it on any TV channels, this game? Let's find out. So if it isn't, I'm in trouble. It's on Sky, alright, good. Let me just get this sorted, because that'll start at 8. I'll sort that out. Don't know why I just gone. I need to sort this out in the next minute, otherwise people are going to leave. So if we just go on Twitter.
On the front three for Fulham, it seems they've ticked a lot of boxes when it comes to the
I don't want to show it because of copyright.
That's pretty potent, isn't
I
it?
can't show it because of copyright. I would if there wasn't copyright, but unfortunately I can't show it. But that'll be ready now, I think. Commentary's going to be delayed, but I can't do anything about that.
Okay, let me pass you over to the commentator.
Until 8, when it turns 8, I'll switch the commentaries over, I think. And when it's 50 minutes into the game, when the La Liga match is about to start, I'll try and fix it. So 15 minutes into the game, the commentary will start. It's just me trying to sort it out so the commentary is less delayed. But game should have started any minute now. Where is the game? I can't even see it. I can't even click onto it. What is wrong with this? There we go, let me click onto it. Alright, so let me zoom in. I'll put on the commentary. Hopefully, well, if you are new to the channel, you want to see more Huddersfield and Fulham streams, hit the subscribe button. But is this starting? I'm not sure, but I'm going to put on the commentary now and enjoy the game.
O'Brien is a 20-year-old midfielder who's come through the academy here. He was on loan at Bradford City last season. He was a shining light in a difficult campaign for them. Well, Ryan may have left, but the Sessegnon family is still represented at Fulham. Ryan, 3 years to the day that Ryan made his league debut for Fulham, just down the road from here at Leeds. They have Anthony Knockout. Usually he's got 5 goals, 5 of they starting and getting Fulham to the Premier League. Well, who could play a key part tonight? Ringing in his ears as he left Tuesday as Huddersfield back up by Lincoln draw at Queen's Park Rangers. Been here since January. Huddersfield Town 2 seasons, Fulham just the 1 campaign this time. They've had a taste. Fulham looking for an immediate return. Huddersfield Town, by their own admission, may have to wait a little bit longer.
Well,
Fulham are a team that generally dominate possession. First game of the season against Barnsley, the Yorkshire side stepped onto them, caused them a lot of problems and beat them. Will Huddersfield sit back, be passive, or will they step on and try and disrupt Fulham? We'll see. Alfie Mawson finding Ream. O'Brien. Mitrovic with the touch. Caballero getting involved immediately, as was Jonathan Hogg. In the first example there, Mitrovic dropping deep. As the wide players can run beyond him. He very rarely gives the ball away, Mitrovic. It's so important getting into that position, but making sure you keep hold of the ball and bring those other attacking players into the game. He's brilliant at it.
Plenty of clubs knocking on the door for his services in the summer. He likes life at Fulham, he loves the club, he loves the vibe at Craven Cottage, and he believes that this Fulham team will make an immediate return to the Premier League, so he wanted to stay at the side of the Thames. Stefan Johansson standing over this. Huddersfield keeping a really high line here. Johansson has picked out Ream and the flag goes up against him.
Well, it's slightly risky when you operate with such a high line. You're hopeful that the Fulham players are going to step forward a little bit too soon, which is what they do there. Tim Ream, I feel, is onside. Mitrovic is off, so maybe if Mitrovic scores there's a problem, but Tim Ream certainly looks onside.
Drives that ball forward straight to Harry Arter. Johansson lofted the ball once or twice. He does like to get stuck in, and now the break could be on here for Huddersfield Town. Kachunga the target, and Kachunga gets to it. Harry Arter perfectly placed for Fulham.
Initially Harry Arter got bypassed, and that's why the counter was on.
Kachunga, Adams with eyes, and a dangerous ball in. And there's a chance here. It was O'Brien with the effort, and it was dealt with. O'Brien, he did score a handful of goals on loan at Bradford City last season. Took aim there, but was seen off.
It's great work down the right to get a really dangerous.
Mitrovic, and again we're seeing Fulham beyond it.
Mitrovic is going to get the touch on the forward ball.
Sessegnon, Harry Arter. Adrian feeling the full impact of a fan celebration, shall we say, as well. Just trying to tempt Huddersfield out. Alfie Mawson. Mitrovic. Now Caballero.
The build-up was sensational. The crossfield ball from Mawson was inch perfect to Johansson. Just that final ball in from Caballero was poor.
Harry Arter. This is Ream.
Huddersfield, when Fulham went to Barnsley on the opening day of the season in South Yorkshire, Barnsley, as they did in League One last season, pressed the life out of the opposition, forced Fulham into errors. Barnsley won the day. Jan Siebert, the Huddersfield Town head coach, ideally wants his team to press high. The traps are being set. Caballero wins that aerial duel.
Yeah, you can see defensively what Huddersfield are trying to do. The three central midfielders, rather than playing as a flat three, you've got Hogg and Bacuna playing as a two. O'Brien is then encouraged to actually step forwards with the head of that midfield kind of triangle. There's an extra defender, in essence, high up the pitch, and go and join the... the front three.
Joe Bryan. There's O'Brien. Cool, calm head on the young shoulders of Lewis O'Brien. Now it's Pritchard. He would prefer to play infield where he's stepping now.
Down two. We saw Pritchard with a shot just wide for the home side, just stepping inside. Sessegnon, who made a good block a little bit earlier in the piece for the away team. Ivan Caballero, ball broke him out on the inside left channel, and
Fulham. Nearly 11 minutes on the clock. Huddersfield 0, Fulham 0. Steven Sessegnon has the ball for Fulham. Tries to play it down the line. Congolo gets in the way. All he's able to do is deflect the ball out to play for a throw-in. Terence Congolo signed for £17 million last summer from Dutch football. The international, former Dutch international, I should say. He's making his 50th appearance for the Terriers this evening. Has played at centre-back. He's at left-back, though, for tonight's game, and for a tough evening, you'd imagine, in direct opposition against Anthony Knockaert, who's just sprayed the ball out to the Fulham left. Joe Bryan puts his foot through the ball, looking towards Mitrovic, who's it's actually Johansson who's clutching the back of his head after a challenge with Danilo Bacuna. I think he may well have got the decision as well there, the Fulham midfielder. Bacuna going up and watching it, but he does put two hands on the back of Johansson, whose reaction may well influence the referee's decision as well.
Yeah, that's right. Bacuna's got some funny stats, hasn't he? And won in 21 games. You know, he made an awful start to the season. First game up, he kept giving the ball away. They do reckon he's a decent ball player, but there he just got a little bit of a shove on Johansson, and the referee had no choice really but to give a free kick away.
Yeah, Huddersfield weren't too bad against Derby in their Championship opener on the whole, but just looked really fragile, and once they fell behind and they went 2-0 down actually quite quickly, I don't think anyone, even the most ardent fans at the John Smith Stadium, really believed.
I mean, the other thing was that, because we watched it, was that they ran out of steam, didn't they? They didn't look like they were fit after 70 minutes. They looked like they tanked, and the fans coming out of that game were saying, well, what sort of pre-season has you got into them? You know, they didn't look fit. I remember Moy was playing in that game, and he ran out of steam as well. I was surprised that they let Moy go, and I was really surprised about the terms of the deal. You know, well, he's re-signed for Town, so we've let him go somewhere else.
Yeah, I found that very, very bizarre, because surely you want him to give yourself a realistic crack of making an instant return to the Premier League. Realistically, is he going to come back if Huddersfield finish mid-table and continue playing in the Championship? Maybe it's just to safeguard him so they can sell him on for a bit more money next summer, but then a lot will depend how he does at Brighton and Hove Albion, as Huddersfield have possession of the ball. It's Chris Schindler at the back, just rolls it to his goalkeeper Kamil Grabara. Sends a right-footed ball out towards the far side. Cavallero gets his head to it for Fulham, but goes out of play for a throw-in, and after a bright opening 5 or 10 minutes, it has gone a little bit scrappy over recent minutes. Scott Parker, of course, the Fulham manager, also under pressure like Jan Sievert. He'll be expected to have Fulham up and around the top 6, if not the top 2 this season, and after losing their opening away game to Barnsley, I want to make it back-to-back defeats on the road as Cavallero has hold of the ball for the Cottagers into Arter. Knockaert getting involved in a central position as well, and they do look the more competent team at the moment. They look like a side playing with a bit more confidence and belief, and just keeping Huddersfield really at arm's length.
Yeah, maybe the argument will be they've got better players, but that ball given away, and Bakuna tries to stride past Harry Arter there. Arter fights back, but here come Town with had a good eye down the right hand side. Good ball for Kachunga. Here come the Terriers.
Yeah, possible crossing position for Kachunga. Arter though has got back, and after 2 errors he was able to atone for both of them in pretty quick succession, but he's only put the ball out play for a throw in. Bakuna now has it for Huddersfield, tries to slide it through a gap that wasn't there. Bakuna and Arter just happy to give the ball away at the moment, it seems, but now Janino Bakuna does have the ball and he does find a teammate. It's Alex Pritchard down the left hand side. He steps away from Sessegnon, who surely pulled his shirt back, and if the referee thinks so, which he does, it has to be the game's first yellow card, and indeed it's going to be a caution for the young fullback.
Yep, so Steve Sessegnon goes in the book. Our referee James Linnington I think gets that right. It's a lovely step inside, clever little flick through his legs. Meg's there, and he's trying to pull him back, and he can't help himself, Sessegnon, and Pritchard's going to go down there.
Yeah, it's minimal contact, but when they're moving at that pace as well and changing direction, it did stop Pritchard from getting onto the ball, although I will say Alex Pritchard was perfectly happy, I think, to accept the free kick as well, which is in a very dangerous position on the left hand side, almost by the byline. It's almost like a short corner, if you like, from hockey. Fulham have put 3 men in the wall, Johansson, Knockaert and Sessegnon. Pritchard, the man who won the free kick, standing over the ball. Schindler and Elphick, the 2 centre-backs, are forward from the back, but he plays it short. Pritchard, shot comes in from Hannah Jonai, not once, twice. He then finds Congolo, who tries to dink it into a dangerous area, but the offside flag was raised against Terence Congolo. I mean, at least they were trying something different there, Huddersfield, but never really looked like coming off.
Yeah, they didn't quite know what to do with that, did they? They might have been better served just chipping that ball up in the air. Both managers under massive pressure, aren't they, for different reasons, I think. Town look like they're playing well enough. I think they have a steady away season if they keep hold of the manager and stick to their guns. For Fulham, as soon as they have a bad spell fall away, I think, again, there'll be a lack of confidence in perhaps what Scott Parker will do. I mean, this is a guy who's a terrific footballer. I thought at one point might have had a spell as being the best midfielder in England. You know, only for a short spell, but certainly he was very good at club level. But as a manager, I don't know. I mean, the first thing he did was when he got into Fulham was say, look, this seems good enough to be in the Premier League. And I thought, have you seen your team play? You know, they were terrible. And I thought, well, if you think this seems good enough, then you don't understand football well enough. You know, and that might seem a silly thing to say from my point of view, but it's like, I don't know what coloured specs he got on, but here's a break, and here come Fulham. Have they got bodies forward?
Yeah, brilliant football to get Cavallero away. He's into the penalty area, cuts in on his right foot, strikes towards goal. Didn't quite have the power to beat Kamil Grabara. I think Elphick might have done just about enough to put him off, but it was a really slick Fulham counter-attack. 1 or 2 of the Fulham players, Knockaert in particular, weren't actually that happy with Cavallero, who chose to take the shot on rather than find a teammate, but it was a really clever break forward.
I think the thing is that there he's got to score, you know, otherwise why didn't you pass it to us? But the thing is, he's made his way into the box and he's got a clean hit. He didn't make a clean contact with the ball, but he's got an opportunity for a strike with nobody in his way, and you think, well, you know, that's something you work hard to get. It hits the back of the net, he's a champ, but you know, he didn't get behind his shot, and it was pretty easy for Grabara.
Yeah, perhaps that kind of clinical edge is why Wolves have chose to let Ivan Cavallero go. He was so important to their championship winning team, but only featured sporadically really in the Premier League, with Nuno Espirito Santo choosing to go in a different direction. The build-up, though, was absolutely fantastic. And in fairness, just looking back at the replay now, Knockout was screaming for Cavallero to give him the ball, but for 90% of the time there, he was standing in an offside position.
Yeah, maybe, but you know, eventually when the shot came in, he wasn't. You know, he's like, I'm here. The last time he said it, he was stood on side and in a gap. But you can't have eyes everywhere. And as soon as you see the big goal looming up in your vision, you're all eyes on that. Particularly when he's got inside the box. I don't blame him for shooting then.
Yeah, right-footed as well. He was always wanting to come in field, which created the shooting angle all the more. As Huddersfield just struggling to keep the ball. Switch out towards Terence Kongolo was overhit, and they can't retain the possession. The Terriers well over 60% in Fulham's favour as we approach the 20-minute mark in this contest. Independent of Tube Studio commentary of Huddersfield 0, Fulham 0, the opening match from this championship weekend. Tim Ream the ball out from the back for Fulham unopposed, and he rolls into the feet of Mitrovic on halfway, but he has his pocket picked by Jonathan Hogg, the Serbian, and he's battling back now trying to dispossess O'Brien, but a little bit too close with the contact there, and he gives away a free kick. And perhaps if Huddersfield aren't going to create that many chances from open play, or they have too much of the ball, they need to take advantage of set plays. We saw them try something different with the last one they had. This one by no means is in a particularly great position, but they've taken it quickly and moved the angle out to the right hand side with Kachunga. He's going to need some support. He's challenged by Cavallero, who gets the break of the ball as it falls the way of Joe Bryan over on the left hand side, and Fulham can now play their way out from the back, although Cavallero's run into trouble. The ball's played forward to Carlin Grant, who's barely had a kick in the game so far, and he's easily dispossessed by Bryan. Now, can Cavallero be a little bit more careful with possession this time around? He can, but then Bryan gives it away cheaply, and Fulham just a little bit lackadaisical at the back, allowing Huddersfield second and third bites of the cherry. It's Schindler now on halfway for the Terriers, across to Tommy Elphick. It's Fulham's turn to have to do a bit of chasing as Elphick and Bacuna exchange passes. Bacuna back in field to the former Aston Villa man, who just about rides the challenge from Harry Arter. Bacuna now down the line to release Haderjonai, who tries to flick it in field. It will break the way of Lewis O'Brien, who in turn finds Grant in the box, and his control let him down at the vital moment, and what was a potential shooting opportunity is now turning into a Fulham counter-attack.
Yeah, it's right. The game going nicely end to end, isn't it? And easy on the eye, although that ball not good enough for Knockout. If you look at Huddersfield's season so far, I mean the fans are thinking, oh come on, we're in the Championship and all that, but I mean early doors, away at QPR, a point actually looks a good one. They're 4 points, and of course the loss to Derby, well, they're in the top 6 as well, and Derby would expect to be thereabouts again. They tend to be in the Championship, don't they? Nearly men really, but you know they're thereabouts, and they know exactly what being in this division is all about.
Absolutely. I think Huddersfield, once they get a victory, they will start settling down, and we'll see them probably not challenge for the top 6, but finish comfortably in mid-table. It's just the problem is, the longer they go without that first win of the season, the more the pressure will mount on Jan Sievert and his players, and if it is getting well into September, even October before they win, then they could actually find themselves embroiled in a third successive relegation battle, because they fought relegation successfully during their first season in the Premier League. As Fulham, Alfie Mawson has possession of the ball, just telling one or two of his teammates to calm down. They don't need to rush things, and the two centre-backs and Marcus Bettinelli are happy to just exchange passes on the edge of their own penalty area. It's now played forward to Johansson, who dinks it down the line to Cavallero. He's been heavily involved so far, but he's stopped on halfway by Florian Haderjonai. We have passed the quarter mark in the contest as well, so I will now hand you over to John to see you through to the half-time whistle.
Yeah, before we do that, we'll have a little bit of a recap of what we've just seen, which break off for a second though. Enterprising run as the ball out to Pritchard, just the edge of the box, now inside the box, steps over, tries to get back onto his right foot, lays it back to Kongolo, puts the ball into the box, headed away, and it might just go out for a corner. Sessegnon helps it out for a throw. At the John Smith Stadium, well, the game's end to end. It's a The skipper, last time I looked, it was Tom Carey, so I don't know what he's getting involved for. Mitrovic gives him a volley, no stranger to referee's notebook, but anyway, we'll just see. I mean, I think he controlled it with his arm there, and then Schindler seems to hold him off. I don't know what he's moaning at there. He's still muttering and chuntering under his breath, isn't he, Mitrovic? But he plays on the edge just a little bit, doesn't he? As long ball forward this time. And well, the one man we haven't really mentioned today, Karlan Grant, up top, who we thought played quite well for about 45 minutes against Derby County on the opening day.
Yeah, he came off, didn't he, during the second half, and he did impress. A rare bright spot for Huddersfield during the second half of last season. Ended as their top scorer, albeit with just 4 goals. But yeah, we need to see more from him in this game.
Joe Bryan's beaten, and now Town come forward again. Cross comes in, it's deflected away, and so Kachunga's effort will go for a corner kick for the Terriers. Yeah, it's easy on the eye, this game. One thing about last season, watching Town, was like watching paint dry. They became sort of too pragmatic. You know, they defended deep. Ooh, let's not give anything away. And then, before you know it, you've lost any semblance of attack. You know, they've always needed to. You know, Premier League, you need to score goals. They forgot how to do that. But here, they've kind of been free flowing. I think they're freed up just a little bit. They're less defensive minded. But players like Kachunga and Pritchard certainly need to weigh in with their goals. And from corner kicks here, well, can they find Schindler or Elphick? And the ball comes in. There's a nodded header by Congolo at the near post. He thinks that deflected. I think it might have double kissed and scraped off him. So it's a goal kick. Yeah,
he's not happy with the decision. It's whipped in by Pritchard. A good run by Congolo. He does lose his marker. Certainly the most notable contact comes off Tim Ream. As you say, it might have just caught the trailing leg of Congolo. Difficult to see. It's one of those, the officials, they've got to almost guess in a way, and someone's not going to be happy, but yeah, possibly it was the right call.
Tim Ream had a very difficult season last year, the American. They never really settled on a back 4, back 5, back 3, whatever they were doing. Mawson was missing. But if you thought Mawson was the answer, you've got to consider that he'd been relegated twice before in his career from the Premier League, and that, I think, it made it third time lucky for him last season. Although, like we say, he didn't get much game time. I guess you could say he's got plenty of experience.
Yeah, I mean, he's clearly one of those players that just about good enough for the Premier League, but obviously it's difficult to find a club who are stable in the league, and he's getting picked up by sides newly promoted or have had seasons of struggle. But I think he is a good defender when fully fit, and a ball-playing centre-back as well, which seems to suit Fulham's style of play. I think him and Ream look set to be the first-choice centre-back pairing. They've still got Maxime Lamachon, haven't they, who's on the bench, and he, like Ream, had a really testing season in the Premier League, didn't he? And I think he's very much the backup, isn't he, for this season? Yeah,
Joe Bryant's another enigma to me. He can play well, but oft times you're not aware of his presence. You know, he absolutely shrinks. Anyway, Juninho plays an easy ball back to Schindler. He will get it back from Tommy Elphick, who I think is a good signing. Elphick then strides forward, drives the ball forward for Kachunga to control, playing inside right today. The ball comes a bit more central for Pritchard, who's wanting work. He finds Karlan Grant to that might be first touch for him. I've hardly been aware of him. He straightens up now, looking for the give and go. They're working it down the right hand side with Kachunga, then back to Pritchard, back for Juninho. Pritchard, lovely turn at the edge of the area, a shot, a deflection, and that's going to be another corner kick. You know what, these last 5 or 10 minutes, Huddersfield have started to really grow into the game. They've probably been the better side, really, over recent times, forcing quite a few corners. Now Alfie Mawson, of course, saw one there from that latest shot from Pritchard, which deflected behind for the corner. But I do think Huddersfield are improving. I think to a degree Fulham might have let them back into the game. They were sloppy in possession in the final third, had a spell where they were giving it away 2 or 3 times in quick succession, and it has just allowed Huddersfield to grow in confidence and potentially as well get the crowd behind them at the John Smiths. Yeah, and showing again what happened to Mawson, and his block there was in the unmentionables, which obviously took the steam out of him just a little bit. Anyhow, it is corner kick for Huddersfield. The ball comes in. Oh, what a terrible corner. I mean, certain things I think are basics, right? Pritchard overdoes that. I will always have a man on the overhit. Just how many times do we see that? You know, or at least somebody can compete in the ball that goes too far, goes through the box. But they didn't do that, and everybody seemed to go short. The ball went long.
Well, that's it. I mean, you see it time after time. No one really gets across the front post. How many hit the first man, and no one, as you say, covers round the back. Everyone wants to be in the middle, in between the two respective posts, so they've got the best chance of scoring. But if the ball doesn't come there, then you're just giving away possession really cheaply, and easy for Fulham to play out. And that pressure that was growing from a Huddersfield Town point of view just evaporates.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that need to be done for Town, and certainly there needs to be work from set piece. But there, I mean, you know, a corner kick, we've all done that. You know, when you play with your school and all that, you go out, we'll practice some corners before we start the game. It's time honoured, isn't it? You know, you can't get a corner right, then that it doesn't stand you in particularly good stead. Anyway, it is goalless. Half an hour's gone. I haven't asked you, Tom, but what do you fancy in terms of scoreline? We've seen enough of the game now. Yeah,
I'm still kind of sitting on the fence. I can see both teams scoring because both teams defensively still look suspect to me. I think a 1-1 perhaps, which I'm not sure if Fulham will be satisfied with that on the road, but I don't think it will appease Huddersfield supporters too much. They're just looking for a win. Draws aren't that important at the moment, but I think it will potentially finish 1-1. The most important thing though for me, for Huddersfield, is they probably need to score first. If they concede, it could be a really long evening. We saw that against Derby the other week. I think they need to get the crowd on side by getting the first goal, and that gives them a fighting chance.
Yeah, and here they go, long ball forward, and it's over the head of Carline Grant. Need to do a little bit better than that. I haven't mentioned Lewis O'Brien much, but he was driving forward with Grant there, and Hogg was giving away a free kick. Too strong then on Mitrovic. Just taking a look at that. As he just chopped him down, and yeah, Mitrovic wants to face Hogg. I'd pay to watch that fight, but in the end that was enough. A free kick, and yeah, Fulham get to go again. They're trying to build from deep. Harriata getting involved. Johansson, the Norwegian. They go all the way back to their keeper, Marcus Bettinelli. We've scarcely mentioned the keepers. I don't know too much about Kamil Grabari just yet. Haven't seen much of him. We did see the Derby game. I don't think he had much to do really, bar take the ball out the back of the net a couple of times. Anyway, here's Sessegnon. It's a good ball forward out to the right hand side, and so he's got Knockaert in action, but in the end he couldn't do much with it. Looks like there's a foul in the middle of the park, and that Congolo brought down. In fact, has it gone the other way? Not sure. Anyway, certainly Congolo was at the heart of that. In the end, I mean, it's a very competitive game. It seemed to slip there, Congolo. I don't know what that was about, really.
Yeah, there was a lot of bodies getting close together. I think the referee just decided that Knockaert might have accidentally clipped the back of Congolo's heels as they were breaking forward. He's given the free kick anyway in Huddersfield's favour. Fulham have gone really flat though and poor. We haven't seen anything of Knockaert or Cavallero in an attacking sense since that chance for Cavallero where he chose to shoot instead of squaring it. And yeah, they've just lost a bit of their momentum. Credit Huddersfield, as we say, they've worked their way into the game, but at the moment the quality's not quite there, and if it becomes a bit more of a scrap, I think I would favour Huddersfield. I think
one of the mitigating factor, and it's not obvious when we look at the TV, is that it's very windy, very rainy as well, soggy, greasy surface. I mean, you would say, well, actually, the players like the ball skipping around, but I just think a blustery night maybe makes it a little bit difficult, certainly for long-range passing. Anyway, get that in for the players because the game's gone a little bit scrappy. As Congolo makes some ground, finds Hogg, middle of the park, gets it back. Juninho Bacuna shows for him. and then he drills the ball out to the right hand side. Well, dare I say it, but Hadoganai gives him a thumbs up there, but what for? It's a terrible ball.
Yeah, I mean, the idea is right to switch out there. Hadoganai had plenty of space, but the execution's really poor. He's under no pressure, he's seen it, he's taken a couple of touches, and he's got wiggle room there. He can slice across it and find Hadoganai, but the execution really poor.
At the John Smith Stadium, after a promising start, things have gone absolutely flat as a pancake. I don't know what it is really, but Fulham now struggling to get on the ball. It's probably because of the work rate of Huddersfield Town, but all that in a way has stymied the game. Players like Hogg now coming to the fore, referee getting involved as well. It started to get a little bit niggly, and of course it's still 0-0.
Yeah, I don't know if it's a backhanded compliment for Huddersfield, but since they've grown into the game, the overall quality and attacking excitement has just diminished ever so slightly. But they have done their primary objective and nullified Fulham over the last 15-20 minutes. Hogg illegally nullifying Stefan Johansson there. He's given away a free kick, left Johansson in a heap on the far side, and perhaps he's just running the risk now, Jonathan Hogg, of perhaps picking up the first yellow card for the Terriers. Steven Sessegnon, of course, already booked for Fulham. At the moment, the referee hasn't gone to his notebook, and it is just a free kick for Fulham over on the left-hand side.
I remember saying that I thought Hoggy had a quiet game against Derby, and then listening to the fans on the way back, they thought he played quite well. I think you get a very different sense of the game, don't you, when you're actually out the stadium, of those who can and can't. Knockout rises for a ball in the Town box there, but just about beaten to it. They were saying as well after the Derby game that Congolo was the best attacking threat at the left back, because he delivered good ball, and if you remember rightly, Hadoganai got forward really well, but he couldn't find anybody. His passing was terrible. Anyway, here an opportunity, twinkle toes from Tom Kearney, then strong challenge in the middle of the park, and we haven't mentioned him too much, but that was Lewis O'Brien. The referee deems that he chopped down Harry Arter.
Yeah, I don't think Fulham actually wanted the free kick, because Sessegnon had space down the right hand side, but the referee was quick to blow his whistle. It was congested in there, and he is late. Lewis O'Brien leaves his body on Harry Arter. It's a very central free kick, this one, so Fulham might have to change the angle if they're wanting to work the ball up towards the penalty area. They've got Cavallero on the left hand side. It's Stefan Johansson standing over the ball, but not an ideal position to loft it into the area.
Yeah, Jan Siewert said before the game, he's looking to win games, but he wants to make the John Smiths a fortress. I guess that they're playing hard right now and trying to stop Fulham in their tracks. They take the free kick short. Terrible ball from Johansson, but now Caballero picks it up, and maybe it's something on virtually every Town player back behind the ball right now. As Knockout picks it up, he gets across in deep to far post. Mitrovic rises for it as the ball taken away by Elphick, but that's at the expense of a corner.
Yeah, you tell you what, you get a sense of the wind there when Anthony Knockout whipped that ball into the box. I thought he'd overhit it by a country mile. It just seemed to hang in the air. Mitrovic was watching it, and Elphick, all he could do was get something on the ball because judging the wind was so hard.
That makes sense, because you remember the corner kick from Pritchard the other way. Wind must have caught that and threw it right over the box, so we moaned at him for not being able to take a corner. This is from the same side that the wind will take it rather than hold it up, but they couldn't get that right, Fulham. Ball breaks back just the edge of the area. Now a good ball into the box. Mitrovic fights for it, but it'll break for Pritchard. He finds Janino Bakuna. Can he ever find a teammate, this kid? Honestly, we just keep seeing him give the ball away. He can't do that. Tom Kearney then, little ball forward, and surely Knockout, I thought he was upended there, but the referee was in a good place not to give that. He deemed that a bit of play act. It looked to me like he got caught.
Oh, he definitely gets caught. The only thing I was thinking was, is he looking for the contact? Almost, he seemed to flick the ball away and was losing possession, knew he was losing possession. Trying to draw the foul, but it's still a free kick if the contact comes, and it certainly did from Elphick.
It sure did, but referee deemed not worthy of him blowing his whistle, or maybe just didn't see it, but either which way, Sessegnon now picks up the ball for Fulham. They try and make ground down the right side with Johansson. He finds the Knockout. First touch was poor, or was it just well read by Congolo? And then the ball given away by Pritchard. He's got to do better, but this time Kachunga fights for it. Come on now, Juninho Bacuna. You're kidding me, you're kidding me. He's given the ball away again. I honestly, you can't have somebody who just keeps giving that ball away, can you? You know, he's out 4 times, and in the twice we've seen him this season, it's about 8 times he's given the ball to the opposition.
I think he tries to over-elaborate things, doesn't he? He always wants to play the killer ball, if you like, and to a degree you give him credit that he's showing up and he's willing to get on the ball, but he's got to provide better quality.
I wish he'd stop.
Well, yeah, I mean, he's not providing quality, then play the simple 5-yard ball, build your confidence like that, but he seems intent on trying, whether it's the raking ball from left to right or the incisive through ball he was trying there, but they're not coming off, and it's to the detriment of Huddersfield at the moment.
He must be good at the 5-a-sides, Don't know what it is, but he's kept his place. I think, and we were saying it in the game against Derby, like, well, you can't have that, you know, and he's going to get dropped. But here he is again doing the same. I mean, he's forcing his manager's hand in a way, Jan Sievert, by playing like that. Even though he's trying more intricate, more difficult ball. But anyway, Fulham playing out from the back now. Mawson just chips a percentage ball down the line. Knockout flicks it on. Mitrovic could hold it up. Schindler comes across him to block him. Mitrovic has run offside, and that's clever by Knockout. He thought about going there, didn't. Johansson finds Caballero. They're driving through. O'Brien now puts the ball in. It's a good shot. Joe Bryan, should I say, rather than O'Brien. But anyway, decent ball in at the near post, and decent save by Grabara.
Yeah, best move we've seen for a good 20 minutes from either side. Really well worked from right to left. Knockout to Johansson to Cavallero. This time does find the ball, picks out Joe Bryan, who did have Mitrovic across the 6-yard box, but the angle was being closed down. Realistically, probably the shot was the best option, and he forced a save from Grabara that you would expect him to make, but he still had to be in the right place. Switched on at the near post, and he was able to palm it away.
Yeah, I'm not writing a lot down for this first half, maybe because I haven't got much white paper to write on, but equally, there haven't been too many efforts at goal, have there, really? Despite it's been full of promise, this game, and quite lively, not an awful lot of goal-mouth action.
No, it flat to deceive. It looked really good, really lively, a good start to the game for the first 15-20 minutes, but it's gone a little bit flat, and it's been punctuated by good moments like we just seen now with the Joe Bryan effort, but the large part of the last 20 minutes has been scrappy, lots of free kicks, the ball going out of play, and just two teams not playing at full tilt. You would suggest a lack of confidence as well, a hangover from last season, and it's just lacking real quality. Yeah,
so Fulham have kept good players, and I think they've got an attacking shape about it with Caballero, Knockout on the ball right now, and Mitrovic. It's whether they can get him involved, because that leaves them short in midfield, and that's where Town had dominated them. But here's Tom Kenny, the edge of the area. Can he get a shot away? No. He finds Caballero. Joe Bryan on the overlap. Was he offside? Well, the arms go up in the air, and maybe that puts him under a little bit of pressure, but then he blazes underneath the ball and finds it to nowhere.
Yeah, the fleeting good moments of football, though, are largely coming from Fulham, and again, that was a good sweeping move. Knockout again, the man starting it. He's the class act, isn't he, when he gets things right in this Fulham team, linking up nicely with Mitrovic. Eventually it's worked across towards Joe Bryan. It was difficult, the first ball, for him to control from Cavallero. I thought he did well to bring it under his spell, but then it's a wild cross over hit again from that side where perhaps the wind's having an effect, but he got it hopelessly wrong there, and the chance went a begging.
Congolo's got throw now for Huddersfield Town. Launches it long. You can't find Carlan Grant, but he's proved elusive today. Maybe he's running the channels, but they're not finding him. And of course, if your playmakers Juninho Bacuna, none of your teammates are going to get the ball. So, that's one of the reasons. I mean, as well as Moy could get stuck in, he had a bit of finesse about him, and all the more surprising that he went, really. Anyway, Congolo now takes the throw, but they're not able to hold it up under Grant. Ball breaks to Knockout, who always wants to be involved. And now Mawson playing out with Arter. And so Fulham again back on the ball. Keep the ball nice. Play fairly nicely, don't they?
There's moments of real quality from Fulham, it has to be said. It's just been a bit fleeting at times, as we mentioned. Just back to Huddersfield, though. I think if this is a Huddersfield side that are confident and have won games, you're looking at Alex Pritchard playing in a more central position, and perhaps not in the midfield three, but playing behind a striker where he can get on the ball and provide that finesse and quality. At the moment, he's out wide, he's almost shoehorned into the team, but he'd be central if they were confident, with two wide players like Diakabi perhaps and Kachunga to provide the clinical edge in those wing areas, as Harry Hart has a shot that's deflected wide. But because Huddersfield are lacking in confidence, they've almost got to adopt this defensive approach, which isn't really suiting their more creative players.
No, it's weird, isn't it? But as a team, they don't like the Bremen. I don't know how you turn that around, really. Maybe they should have played the first team against Lincoln and tried to come up with a victory, but had he picked his first 11 and they lost that game, as the corner kick this time, I think they're overcompensating, because kicking into a stiff breeze, and Knockout's overdone it and kicked it through the other way. I mean, maybe the wind's swirling around the stadium, I don't know, but corner kicks have been atrocious from both sides.
Well, that's it, and I think that ball actually did swerve a bit in the air, because the two players who went up for it at the back post couldn't get on the end of it. It was Kachunga and Mawson challenging there, but neither could read the flight, and it just turned into a poor corner that went out for a goal kick.
So if confidence in short supply, then what you try and do to make up for that is work hard, and Town have done well to hold Fulham at bay, and that's the first half done and dusted at 0-0 at the John Smith Stadium. It's hardly been a barrel of laughs, 0-0 at the break, but Huddersfield Town working hard for Jan Sievert. We saw Pritchard with a...
Right, so it's half-time is 0-0 between Huddersfield and Fulham. If you are going to leave now because it's half-time, make sure to come back in 15 minutes, because I'm going to continue the commentary for the second half. But what we're going to do now is we're going to look at the stats, we're going to look at the league table as it stands, and then I'm not sure what we're going to do after that, but start off by looking at the stats. So, where is it? Match stats. So, 61% possession for Fulham, 39% for Huddersfield, 6 shots for Fulham, 4 for Huddersfield, 2 shots on target for Fulham, 0 for Huddersfield, and 3 corners for Huddersfield, and 2 for Fulham. So, pretty even game. Fulham up in every stat except corners, so it looks like they're the better side, but it's pretty even. It's 0-0, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the player ratings up, and then I'll read them out as well. If I get the player ratings up. So we'll start off with Huddersfield's ratings, because they're the home team. So Grabara has a 6.8, Schindler has a 6.5, Elphick has a 6.8, Jonage has a 6.6, Congola has a 7.1, Bakuna has a 6.5, Hogg has a 6.9, O'Brien has a 6.7, Kachunga has a 6.3, Grant has a 6.6, and Pritchard has a 6.7. So Congola, best player for Huddersfield. Looking at the Fulham ratings, Bettinelli has a 6.5, Mawson has a 6.8, Ream has a 6.8, Sessegnon has a 6.9, Bryan has a 7, Arta has a 6.9, Kearney has a 6.6, Johansson has a 6.5, Knockout has a 6.5, Cavallero has a 7.1, and Mitrovic has a 6.5. So Cavallero and Congolo, the best players on the pitch. How many people in the stream? Let me refresh. 2 people apparently, so probably just me and you, to be honest. Yeah, this stream hasn't been that great, to be honest. But hopefully tomorrow for the 3 o'clock kickoff and the 5:30 kickoff we can do... Well, we can get more people in. Let's just see who's live. So we have Alex Griffin and Azoria. I don't even know how to pronounce it, but those 2 people stream. They only have like 20 people each, to be honest. So there's not much people are watching any streams for this game, to be honest. But we'll look at the league table as it stands. So Fulham will move up to 10th with a point, and Huddersfield will move up to 17th. Huddersfield are winless since February. It is on Sky, yeah, I know. But normally when games are on Sky, I normally still get a few more people watching. I don't know, but hopefully we got 2 streams tomorrow, 3 streams Sunday, 1 stream Monday, 1 stream Tuesday, and 1 stream Wednesday. So got quite a lot of streams going on for the next like 5 days. There's 1 now, which is probably just you. So yeah, let's see how long ago half time was. It was half time 5 minutes ago, so got 10 minutes till the second half starts and there's no one watching, so I honestly don't know what to do. What I could do is what other games are on? Let's see what other games are on, because I could just change it to a completely different game. So what have we got? Could do the Barca game. Could you do gaming? I mean, I honestly might do like... I could do a gaming one, but it'll make my game really laggy, I think. It's the only way I can not make my stream when I do gaming laggy if I do HD is well, I have to have an Elgato, I think, to not make it laggy, which I can't be able. Well, I can't. I would get it, but just to be honest, wasting money at the moment. But I'll try it, because honestly, there's no point doing this. I might do a Fortnite stream or something. I don't know what... Wait, what... Let me just get this up, so... If we go on... Let me just get rid of all of this. Just minimize it for now. Go on the Xbox app. And then I'll just... I've forgotten how to do like streams on this. You go on like this, I think. That's captures. You go on... And then you go on this, connection. And then you go on... this, I think. I don't even know. Wait, let me just turn my Xbox on. You will get views then, yeah. More. How do I do it? I've completely forgot. Wait. I know how to do it. Let me just search up the YouTube video I found. YouTube. No capture card. It might be this one. I haven't liked it. Let me just see what this one is. Is it this? No. I honestly don't know how to do this. I've completely forgot. Let me just... Thing is, if I do it this way, it'll make it laggy. What I could do is I can stream from my iPad and like it won't be like good quality, but it'll be this way. This is weird because yeah, I will. If you type your gamer tag in the chat, I can add you. And we can play like, I don't know, it depends what games you have. Said you had FIFA, which I have. But I normally just mess around on FIFA now. I'm pretty sure though, to start streaming you click this, and then let me sign into my Xbox. Yeah, here we go, connect. There we go, and then you can like press stream, so that's how I do it. If I just sign in, I don't have to type my password on. There we go, I'm already in. So if I now go back on my computer, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a second like TV screen and like put my computer on that one so it doesn't like lag. Now I can press stream. I can stream on Xbox One. And what you do is you press that. You put like down there. Then you go on Streamlabs OBS and it like shows on there. But then it lags, which is the only issue. So I know how to do it, but it's just laggy, which is my only issue with it. I'll add you now though. If I can remember how to. I always do that. Jeez, so many numbers. 88767. I've done it wrong, haven't I? What have I done? That looks correct, what I've written. Is there something wrong with what I've written here? Because it says it doesn't exist. It did this earlier with someone else though, so it might just be my Xbox. If you add me instead, that might work. I'm not sure though. I'm going to go on Fortnite just to test the connection. Oh, TGF bro, it's an autocorrect. Alright, cool. I was about to say, because it did that earlier, I thought it was something wrong with my Xbox. No. I thought I could get it, your thing correct without looking at it, but obviously not. Alright, there you go. So I add you as a friend. If it submits, there we go. Wait, what just happened? Did it work? I don't even know, but... Oh, don't say it's doing this thing where it says the game's taking too long to start. Alright, what quality is this on? Is it 480. Can you put 1080 now? Oh, you can, I think. I'll see if Fortnite loads. I think it is gonna lag though. I don't have a mic. Let me just switch between the two games, see if this works. See, it's been doing this for the last couple of days where it says it takes too long to start and it just doesn't work. Let me change the title as well, just in case people dislike it. I don't know what game I'm gonna play though. I'm just gonna put it as Season 10 Fortnite Live. 300 wins, I guess. Let me just get rid of the description. So I don't need that anymore. Keep the Instagram in there. I don't know why it's doing this, to be honest. I don't have my job cheat it. Restart your Xbox. Okay, yeah, this is what I have to do all the time. It's really annoying. Let me just switch back to this and change the thumbnail whilst I restart my Xbox. I don't have a Fortnite thumbnail though, that's the only issue. I have one. What's this? Is there any Fortnite? There's got to be one Fortnite thing in here somewhere. Oh, this is when I put like all my images in here. So I'm not gonna bother. Oh no, was it this one? Yeah, it was that one, never mind. I don't even know. Let me just put it as... I'll quickly find a Fortnite phone. Do you want to play FIFA? I mean, I might as well play FIFA. Let me just change the title to FIFA 19 live stream. I can't even spell. Last time I streamed FIFA this way, it really lagged though. It was like 200 ping, so. I can't change the thumbnail time. I've surely got a FIFA one, like, from here. I would use that, but it's not team this season. If I do a career mode, I can use that, but... Should I just use this? One of these? That's a video though, not a photo, so I can't even use that. Pro clubs. Yeah, I'll play pro clubs. All co-op seasons. I don't mind. I don't know. Does it really matter what thumbnail I use? Let me just use. Where's that career mode on this previous one? Is that a photo? No, of course it isn't. There we go. I'll just use that. Alright, let me restart my Xbox. As the thumbnail changed, don't look like it. Let me just click on my channel. Oh, it has changed, right, nice. It's not a career mode streams, but it doesn't really matter. Why is my Xbox taking so long to start up? If I load FIFA now, is the stream like... Is it froze? It might have. Let me just see. I can restart it. You're right, that works. What are we gonna do then, pro clubs? I guess I am in a club though at the moment. But I could leave and rejoin. At least FIFA works now. But it's just going to be laggy, I think. Which is my only issue. I mean, if we look at the pro clubs, like, result history for my current club, then Let me just load it. Is it this? Oh, trophies? No, we don't have any, unfortunately. So we lose pretty much every game. We'll ignore the record for the thing. What do we click on this? Here you go. So ignore this 21-0 loss. 3-0 loss, 3-0 loss, 21-0 loss, 6-0 loss, 4-3 loss, 3-0 loss, 3-0 win, probably a disconnection from them. $15-1, oh my god. Jeez, we're actually really... My team are really bad at pro clubs. How did we lose 21-0? To Everton. Wait, are we doing like... I mean, we could do co-op seasons. And we can play as Everton. They're like 4.5 star team. Or 4. New. We just look at the... It only shows season. I mean, we lost both games, but... New card season. We used the blue kit, and then I've only used Richarlison on this game from all these Everton players, so honestly I don't know who's good or not. Is Walcott quick anymore? Yeah, he is. He's quite quick. Bernard's... I used Bernard at the start of FIFA on my team. He was alright. I don't know. Career mode, your stream's behind. I guess I'll do a career mode if you... Oh wait, Reece Carter put career mode, never mind. Should I do co-op seasons or a career mode? That's annoying because you both have the same like profile picture. That's really confusing. One of you is mod though, so. We'll do a game of co-op season, see if the game's laggy for me, and if it is, then I don't think that's going to work, but I guess we'll search for a game. Should find an opponent's 4.5 star team, something else. We'll use someone like Everton, I guess. Stream's got a 20-second delay, I've done that. Well, that was a setting that I made. Just to stop things, but... Let's see, in the arena, it's not that... Actually, yeah, it is quite bad, to be fair. It could be worse, though. I mean, I've managed to score a goal. Oh, I have the buffering thing, that's not a good sign. Pickford, that's a foul. I'll do like I'll do this game of co-op season and see if it's good or not. If it isn't, then I'll do career mode, but I'll simulate all the games. Who are we playing? We are playing Brighton. Right. Am I blue? No, I'm red. Right. Actually, yeah, this is fine. Normally when I play co-op seasons I just foul everyone, so if I just actually get a red card, then it's not my fault. I mean, Anthony Knockout's already scored. He's actually playing in Fulham's game that I was doing previously. Bit of a coincidence. Let's just start from 0-0, shall we? I shouldn't put Delaney, I can't even make like call outs. Try and get it to Keane because he's quite tall, but that's obviously got the delay, so that won't help. I can't even say that's, I need to sort out this stream delay. I think I should get rid of it. Go on, Theo. Go on, Theo. Finish that. Rebound Bernard, 1-0. The game's not laggy though, that's good. Because when I did a FIFA stream, like when I first found out how to do things, it was really laggy on Ultimate Team, but it looks alright here, so I guess I can stream FIFA this way for FIFA 20 maybe, which is good. It means I won't have to get in and out Elgato. Come on, Pickford, what are you doing? Oh, I wasn't expecting you to give the ball to Digne now. I guess if you want to pass to a player, pass to the person I'm selecting. It wouldn't even let, I wanted it to Digne then, but it wouldn't let me. Digne might have been offside then anyway. Whoops. Sorry, Locatia. If that's even him. I don't even know. I've just killed someone. I'm always used to toothing people though on co-op seasons, because me and my friends always just mess around. There's the first speed up lag of this. Oh, that was the worst time for speed up lag, but it still worked. I saw you've hit the post twice now, with Walcott as well. It's starting to lag now. Jeez, it's lagging so much. It's a good tackle, Zuma. I'm having so much lag. Oh, it was honestly fine for the first 20 minutes, and now it's just. I wouldn't pass it to Pickford with me and go looking at my lag. I just have speed up lag all the time now. Oh, it's really bad. What is this? This is unplayable now. Why was it fine for 20 minutes? Now it's just doing this. Guess I'm gonna have to play career mode though. I honestly thought this was gonna be fine, but don't know why it's just suddenly gone really bad though. It's a good save from Ryan. Keane's got that. No, nobody's got it. Ah, it's a bad player. Oh, and speed up lag at the worst possible time though. Well, it wasn't speed up lag, it was just lag. There's no like delay. That's what it did last time. There was like delay with the slide tackles and stuff. Okay. Walcott is the unluckiest player. He's hit the woodwork 3 times now. Thing is, this guy's not moving, so it might be happening to him as well. You on career mode? I'm gonna do a career mode after this game because of the lag. One of them's AFK. Oh, I didn't know who to pass to then, that's a red. Oh. Great tackle. Yeah, Theo will need that. If he saw Walcott there, that would have been a good ball, but it's fine. We're not losing. Who can we bring off the bench? By Keane, Awobi, Delph, Nab, Sidibe and Lossell. I mean, I could add them to the team, like do that thing. I'll bring on Lookman and DCL or Davis. Welcome to the stream, Alfie Fletcher. We're just playing some FIFA because I was doing Huddersfield Fulham commentary but nobody joined, so I thought, well, I might as well do FIFA. I keep forgetting I'm red because when I usually play I'm blue. Head down. For that one in. I can do like, I can go on settings, go on customize transfers and like add them like 6 people. And then I'll get rid of the players you sold as well. Keep them. What do you think about the Saints game tomorrow? Well, I mean, apparently Adrian's injured as well now, so you could honestly get a draw. I honestly don't think so. Now you might get like a goal, but it would still be like 3-1 Also. What was that touch from Keane? Okay then. Get out. I don't even know what happened there. It's not even laggy. It's just me just not playing well. Okay, he's running in a straight line. How's he still got the ball? Okay, what is going on? I can't even tackle an AFK guy. First time, nice. There we go, winning. I don't remember the last time I ever like won a legit co-op seasons game without them disconnecting. Where's that go? Alright, it's fine. I'm just hoping it doesn't lag. If it does, it's for speed up lag for like 3 seconds. How is that player kept up with Sigurdsson? Even his Brian's number 30 that's kept up with him. Nice, Keane. Keep that in. Who do you suppose want Man City? Get out. I need to get a sub count on my phone, I guess. Or at the end of this game, I'll just check it. I'll go on my computer. Why did I hold the X button now? She could have just done on the ground. Oh no, he's gonna get that. I might make some subs. Why won't it let me select? Just shoot. Oh. Shoot again. Oh, Ryan. Right, I'm gonna make some subs. I want to bring on Lookman. I think I'm gonna bring off Theo. Because Bernard got a goal, didn't he? Then we'll bring on DLC for Richer. And then we'll bring on actually we'll just leave like that. Don't really matter. But welcome to the stream, Josh. Who's taller? Let's just put it into Keane. That's not Keane, but I'm gonna do a career mode after this because that lag like in the middle of the game is really annoying. I may have injured one of their players, but that's a positive because that means they won't score. And Coleman. What ball gone? Why is Michael Keane up there? Wow, Mike. I'm not gonna blame you. I'm just gonna blame that was a centre back up there. Now we're gonna concede late on because we have no one less defender there. You'll take the free kick. You gonna buy them players? Yeah, I'll transfer them so I don't have to pay for them. I'll like start it as like it's FIFA 20 career mode. I just need to see all the players Liverpool, no, not Liverpool, Everton sold. It'll be with the 18-19 fixtures, but I'll add Fulham, no not Fulham, Aston Villa, Sheffield United and Norwich to there as well. Got 3 minutes to hang on. Let me just get it out and then mind. I've just lost us the win. Alright, they marked it out. What difficulty? I'll play on Legendary. Let me just beat up pitch because we'll win then. And DLC will obviously win that. I mean, we won the game. We were playing Brighton, but a win's a win. I'm going to play career mode now though because that lag that I had in this first half. I'm just going to get up all the transfers for Everton and I'm going to do a career mode. But I'll play co-op seasons with you another time though because we could honestly get promoted to Div 4. So we go on edit teams, go on club transfers. My club transfers might be marked up though, let's just look. If I go on championship teams, it might be messed up. Go on Birmingham, for example. Oh no, it's not. I'm not going to add like Che Adams to something. I'm just going to do it with the Everton transfers. Let me just get all these Everton transfers up. So Everton, Gomez, there, Huddersfield, we need to add Lossell. If we do this, then we get Lossell, and then we add him to Everton, that way it's easy. And then we got Delph. We'll do a Wobie first. That's Bournemouth, that's Arsenal. Where's the Wobie? Everton had such a good transfer window. No, that's Everton. We have to get rid of Idrissa Gueye though and replace him with Delph. I've just gone past Answer. And we need to go to Monaco. Monaco's right at the start. Why is it AS? And get Sidibe. If we go to Mainz, which is Germany. Oh, he's already symptom unrated. He's the Idrissa Gueye replacement then, I guess. So he's alright actually. see his stats, but and then we go on. Where's from Juve? He is 73 rated, but we can train him up. Then I go on Everton and I just put all these sold players on there. I'm just going to put the ones I'll actually use though. So McCarthy left for Crystal Palace. Who else left? Vlasic. Is he even there? Don't see him there. Jagielka left for Sheffield United. That's Sheffield Wednesday, there we go. Is Williams on there? Don't see him. Should I just leave it at that? We'll just use it like that for now. If there is any players I forgot, then I'll just change it up. Still got 4 people on the stream for a FIFA stream, which is more than we got on the other one. But I've forgotten career mode now. Don't know what career to get rid of. Start Pickford. I will sign other players though to improve the squad though, so I might not start that. I might upgrade like something else. So we've got an Everton, we go on don't really care about the name of the manager. This one needs to sort out legendary 4 minutes to make it as short as possible. Can we not change it like that? Wait, I'm gonna see if that works. If it doesn't, then I'll click initials. If I go on current squads, it's surely the current one I changed it to. I'll see if it works. If not, then I'll have to sign them, I guess. Should be able to afford all them players that they sign though. I can sell a Driscoll for quite a lot as well. What time is it? It's nearly 9:30. What do I get rid of? I'm not gonna do that. I don't know, we decided, you know what, let's just do a career mode of each other so you can get the most points, and it just didn't work. I guess I'll accept it, but I'll sim the games. I'll do that. Oh yeah, Zuma as well, and Lookman. I can't sell Zuma though, because he's on loan, so I'll just put him on the reserves, I guess. Same with Look. Actually, no, I can sell Lookman. Did it work though? That's the question. Yes, it did work. Alright, that's good. So I can sell... I don't think I could sell... So if I sort out the team quickly... So put Loss on the bench there. Keane can go on the bench for now. I want to change the formation to like that. Put Bernard on the bench. Who did you say? I mean, I could put Richarlison there, Bernard left wing actually. Walk on the bench. Lookman just goes to wherever. Lookman goes on the reserves. How long have you been streaming? I've been streaming since 7:15. Thought you'd done a full commentary. Yeah, I was, but it was getting no views, so I decided to just do FIFA. Just to test if like the connection's good or not. And it's pretty good. So I might do quite a few gaming things as well, like when I'm not streaming football commentaries. For that day I can do gaming. I want to put Delph in the team where... Alright, so you said Davies in front of Gomez. I'd rather play Gomez over Davies, to be honest. Man TV's on tomorrow. Yeah, I'm gonna do commentary for that. Who did they sell? I can't put both of them on the bench. I want to start Sidibe because I'd rather start him, and I'll put Walk on the reserves. I'll play Delph as a centre mid, but he can play left back if someone gets injured. Who do I play at some? It won't even let me open that message, but if you're on the stream, I'll play. Probably won't be able to play today. I'll put maybe tomorrow. At this time tomorrow, I'll be able to play, I guess. Oh, Mina's there. Yeah, Mina goes there. I was know he's put on the bench. I might like sign a new centre back. Why is that taking forever to load? Right, I'm just gonna do something for 5 minutes, so I'll be back in like around 5 to 10 minutes, and then we'll start the career mode, so you can leave the stream and join back in 5 minutes or just wait. So I just need to do something quickly. Right, I'm back now. Why is my FIFA just crashed as soon as I come back? I'm gonna have to redo that entire thing. What the hell? Let's see, who stayed in the stream? Everyone, unless someone else left and joined. And someone else joined. So I need to put this shit on, it's so cold. My thief just crashed, which means I might have to like start the thing again. Which is annoying, but I might play some Fortnite. Thief is taking too long to start. Why does it do this? Why does Xbox do this? I might have to restart and do Fortnite or something. And let me see if this works. If it doesn't, I'll go on Fortnite and see if that works. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's working. I'll see if Fortnite works. If Fortnite works, then I'll do that. If it doesn't, I'll restart my Xbox. I guess Fortnite's not working there. Everyone's left the stream, what the hell? We got to 8 likes, which is alright. I mean, some people like the gaming part, I guess, which is good. Alright, let me restart my Xbox. There must be a reason why everyone left. It says 3 people watching though, maybe it's just my thing's glitched. Just make sure this doesn't crash. Alright, 1 person's in there, which is not me. I don't even know that. Just gonna restart whatever, my Xbox. I'll test the games, see if they work. I kinda wanna play Fortnite though. Now like those people have left, like I might play Fortnite instead. But I could play FIFA. But I just don't really want to play much FIFA, like career mode or ultimate team until FIFA 20 now. Let me see if Fortnite works. If it does, I might play that instead. I wanted to see what the ping is on Fortnite. And give me an idea what the ping is on FIFA as well. So I kind of want to test Fortnite today. And then I'll do like FIFA tomorrow maybe, or Sunday. I mean tomorrow I probably won't. Sunday morning I could. But I might have football training. I'm not too sure. Monday I could in the afternoon. But I'll see. Let me just turn my light on and take 10 seconds. Right, so Fortnite's not starting. If Thief doesn't start, I might have to end the stream. No one is watching. I might end the stream anyway, because my, if you look at the game, well, my thing's not working. Let me just... If this doesn't work, I'm going to have to restart, like, my whole thing. if I press continue, start streaming, connect. I need to see if it works. I think it crashed again. Yeah, I'm gonna have to, because it's just not working. I'm gonna test Fortnite because I want to play Fortnite with like Shane and stuff. Check messages. Yeah, I just checked the messages. If you are, just let me know what the name of the account you'll be playing on is. I don't know. Just let me know in the live stream tomorrow. Like, I'll be doing one for the 3 o'clock kickoff and the 5:30 kickoff. So if you just go in there and let me know. Yeah, I'm gonna have to end the stream because my thing's not working. I have to turn it off at the wall. But I've streamed for like 2.5 hours today, which is what I normally stream. Did Shane message me saying my stream's frozen? Welcome to the stream, Daniel. Wait, let me go on my X. What's that? Let me just. Let me just. I'm just gonna press stop streaming because it won't stop the actual stream on it. Shane messaged me someone messaged me. Our team, I thought it was Shane or something. The stream is frozen. Yeah, I need to fix it, so I'm gonna end the stream anyway. But I may do a FIFA or Fortnite stream tomorrow. I'm not too sure, but thanks for watching today. If you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. We are 3 subscribers away from 4,500 subs. So if you can help me hit that, that'll be great. But hopefully we can hit that tomorrow when we do the 2 streams. But hopefully I'll see some of you guys tomorrow. I'll start the first stream at 2:30 tomorrow. So if you want to see that, come to the channel at 2:30 and that's when I'll